Very good morning, dear students. Welcome all of you to the today's session. And this session we are going to continue the discussion of histograms. We all know that in a diagrammatical presentation of data, there are mainly three types. We have completed the discussion of geometrical diagram and we have started discussion of frequency diagrams. And in the frequency diagrams, mainly there are four types. In the first one, histogram, second one, frequency polygon, third one, frequency curve, and fourth one, obtuse. In the first one, histogram. In the frequency diagram, the first type of diagrammatical presentation is histogram. Here, histograms are nothing but two-dimensional diagrams. We will ask for one mark. Histograms are the two-dimensional diagrams, and it's a set of rectangles. Histograms are the set of rectangles whose height and width proportion to class frequency and width of the class respectively. This is what the histograms. Histograms are the two-dimensional diagrams and they are the set of rectangles. Histograms are the set of rectangles whose height and width is proportional to the class frequency and width of the class respectively. And here there are mainly three features we need to understand before going to discussion of the histograms diagrammatically. The first feature is, while constructing the histogram, the data should be in a continuous format. There are two types of variables, one is continuous and another one is discrete. The histograms we cannot able to draw the discrete series. We can only draw the histograms when they are in the continuous frequency distribution or in a continuous form. Okay, and the second feature of the histogram is the class limits or the class intervals should be in a exclusive format. Okay, when there is a inclusive format, we should be convert inclusive class limits into a exclusive class limits. And the third main feature important for 1 mark, what is that means? With the help of histograms, graphically we can able to find out the mode without any mathematical calculations. Are you understood? The first one is histograms we can only draw when the data is in continuous format, and second one we should convert inclusive class limits into a exclusive class limits, and third main one is with the help of histograms, graphically we can able to find out the mode. Okay, this is what the features. And in the previous class, already we have taken one example question. And in the example question, the class limits or the class intervals were in inclusive format. And we have discussed how to convert that inclusive form of class limits into a exclusive class limits. Right now, I hope all of you understood that. Then today's class will continue to discuss the how to draw histograms. Okay, fine. Take down now. in the last class, we have taken one example question. Distribution of wage earners in a locality of a town, right? In the first column, we will be having wages, and second column, the number of wage earners. Okay? Wages and number of wage earners. Your wages starts from 62, 64, 64 to 69, sorry, 65 to 69, 72, 74, 75 to 79, 80 to 84, 85 to 89, 92, 94, 95 to 99. And your number of wage earners 3, 6, 7, 12, 13, 9, 6, 7. This is what the data that I have given in the question. Also this data is in inclusive class limits, or the data is in the inclusive class intervals, right? This we should be converting to a exclusive class limit. Then only we can able to draw the histograms. For that, to convert the inclusive class limits into exclusive class limits, we have 4 main rules that we have applied, and we have converted into an exclusive format in the last class, right? I hope all of you understood. We'll continue now. Wages, number of wage earners. Here, before converting inclusive class limits into exclusive class limits, the first rule is we should find out the difference between lower limit of the second class and upper limit of the first class, and the difference we should be divided by 2, and whatever the difference or whatever the value we will obtain, that value we should be adding to each class upper limit, and we should be subtract from the each class lower limit. Understood? Whatever the value we will get, that we should be adding to the each class upper limit, and we should be subtract from each class lower limit. We got 0.5 as a value which we obtained. That 0.5 we should be added to the upper class, and we should be subtract from the lower class. Now the lower class is 60. 60 minus 0.5 we will get 59.5, and when we add to the upper class limit we will get 64.5. Next it will be continue. We should subtract from lower limit, we should add into a upper limit. It will be continue as 64.5, 64.5, and next 69.5, 69.5 to 74.5, 74.52, 79.5, 79.52, 84.5, 84.52, 89.5, 89.52, 94.5, 94.52, 99.5. And here the frequencies are the number of wage earners. It will be called as a frequency. Write down this frequency for the same exclusive class limits. 3, 6, 7, 12, 13, 9, 7, 6. Okay, now we have converted. Now after converting into an exclusive class interval or class limits, it is easy to draw the histogram now. Before that, take our x-axis and y-axis. This is 0 to y-axis, 0 to x-axis. Here we are going to measuring the wages in the x-axis and number of wage earners in the y-axis. Understood? Wages, and here number of wage earners in the y-axis. And here you all know that histograms are the set of rectangles, but between the rectangle here we won't take a space or distance. Got it? Here it will be a continuity between the rectangles. Here see now. First point starts from 59.5. Next 64.5, 69.5, 74.5, 79.5, 84.5, 89.5, 94.5, 99.5. Take now the wages limits. Now, from 59.5 to 64.5, what are the number of workers or the earners? There are 3, right? Take now here, we take class interval here to measure these values. The minimum value is 3, the maximum is 13. Shall we take 2 as a class interval? Yeah. Now here we have taken 1 as a class interval with a clear explanation of the diagram. And now from 59.5 to 64.5, the frequency is 3. The number of wage workers is 3. 3 is here. See. Take down as a rectangle shape and the 64. From 59 to 64.5, the wage earners, the number of wage earners are 3 members. Got it? And from 64 to 69 is 6 members. Now, extend this line up to the 6. Now, take a rectangle shape. It means vertical and add it to the 60 now. Or then from 64 to 69, the wage earners are 6 members. Then from 69 to 74 is 7 members. Now extend this line up to the 7. Add it to the 74. And from 74 to 79 is 12 members. Now again this 74 line can be 74 point line can be extend up to the 12. Yes. Now next from 79 to 84.5, the wage earners are 13 members. Then from 12 to 13 extend this and take a rectangle shape and add it to the next. Next, come to a 84.5 to 89.5. There are 9 members. 9 means in the same line, the 9 will be appears here. Just cut the line here and add it to the 89. Then come to next 89.5 to 94.5. There are 7 names here on this line. Here 7 will be appears here. Next, from 74.5 to 99.5 is 6 members. 6 means, yeah. This is what is a set of rectangles. Then, this is what histogram. But by this histogram, we can set the third feature. By drawing the histogram easily, we can also find out the mode graphically. I said right? How to find out mode in the sense? The highest bar of this diagram. We should take the highest bar of this diagram. Which is the highest bar of the diagram is from 79 to 84. 79.5 to 84.9 is the highest, the lengthiest bar of this diagram. Now, each corners of this bar should be touched to the next bar's edge. This left side of this bar should be touched to the next bar's right side, and this right corner of this bar, it should be touched to the previous bar right side. And where these two lines intersects each other, that line we should be draw straightly to a axis, and this is what mode. Mode will be between 79.5 to 84.5. Here it means maybe the 80 or 81.5 will be the mode. Got it now? To find out the mode, we should take the lengthiest bar, the highest bar of the diagram, and each corner should be touched to a previous and next bar's edges, and where these two lines intersects, that line should be draw straight line to the x-axis, and where it touches to x-axis, that is what the value of a mode. This is where to find out the mode of the values by the graphical method. I hope all of you understood the histograms. This is what the histograms is, a set of rectangles, and here the height will be depends on class frequency, and width depends on width of the classes. Width of the bar is depends on width of the classes, and height of the bar or rectangle is depends on class frequency respectively. I said right? It's a set of rectangles. Height depends on class frequency, and width of the bar depends on width of the classes. And here we can find out the mode from this particular data with the graphically. How in the sense the highest bar left corner should be touched to the next bar left corner, and this right corner should be touched to the previous bar right corner, and this lines where these two lines intersects, we should draw one straight line which touches to the x-axis, and where it touches to x-axis, that is the exact value of our mode. Got it now? Now we'll move to the next type of frequency diagram, that is frequency polygon. It's nothing but frequency polygon is like alternative to the histogram. With the help of the frequency polygon is also drawn with the help of histogram only. But how should we draw the frequency polygon? By using the histogram method. Now we'll discuss in the particular class. Okay, I hope all of you understood the histogram, right? Histograms is a set of rectangles, and its height and width is mainly depends on class frequencies and class width respectively. And it's a two-dimensional diagram, and I told the features of this diagram, very important. And next we are moving to one more type of frequency diagram, that is frequency polygon. Here, next we are moving to a frequency polygon. It's one of the type of frequency diagram, the second type of frequency diagram after the histogram. Here, frequency polygon means it's a flying bounded straight line. Frequency polygon is a flying bounded straight line, and it is an alternative to the histogram. It's like same like a histogram, but it is an alternative version to the histogram, and it is also a part of histogram. And the simple way to draw the frequency polygon is joining the top sides of the rectangles, the midpoint of a top sides of the all the rectangles which we have drawn in the histogram. By joining all the top sides, midpoints of the rectangle, we can easily obtain the frequency polygon. This is the way to obtain the frequency polygon. That's why frequency polygon is a alternative to the histogram. How we can obtain the frequency polygon means each rectangle top side midpoint we will be joined with the line or a curve. That curve is nothing but frequency polygon. Okay, and take down the meaning here. Frequency polygon is a plane bounded by straight line. And frequency polygon is a alternative to histogram. And it is derived by histogram itself. I said you right. It's an alternative to the histogram, and it is derived by histogram itself. If you want to get frequency polygon, firstly we need to draw the histogram. Then only we can join the top side midpoints of the histograms. That's why it's an alternative to the histogram, and it is frequency polygon is derived by histogram itself. And the easy method or the simplest method to draw the histogram, frequency polygon. PF means frequency polygon is join the midpoint of the top side of the consecutive rectangles of histograms. Understood? The simplest method to draw the frequency polygon is joining the midpoints of top sides of the consecutive rectangles. Rectangles means this is what the rectangles of the histograms. Here, what we need to do to get the frequency polygon? To get the frequency polygon, we should join the midpoints of the top side of the rectangles. Midpoints of the, keeping your mind, to join midpoints of the top side of the rectangles. Here it is what? The midpoints, it is the top side of a rectangle. On the top side of a rectangle, we should join all this midpoint. Then we will get a frequency polygon. Got it? This is what the frequency polygon. Now, with an example question, by using the histogram method, how to draw a frequency polygon? Now you understood. Okay? Now take a question number 1 related to a frequency polygon. In the first question, draw the frequency polygon for the following data relating to profit rate of companies. Okay, here take down the data. They have given like this. Firstly, profit rate, and here NO means number of companies. Here they will give the margin rate of profit, and within the profit how many companies are earning. Okay, that we will be discussed here in this particular data. 0 to 50, and from 50 to 100, from 100 to 150, and 150 to 200, and from 200 to 250, and 250 to 300. Here, the number of companies side, there are 12 companies are earning profit between 0 to 50, and again 18. The 18 companies are earning profit between 50 to 100. Next 27. Next 20, 17, and 6. Here from 100 crores to 150 crores, the 27 companies are earning the profit, and from 150 to 200 crores, 20 companies, and from 200 to 250 crores is 17 companies, and 25 to 250 crores to 300 crores is 6 companies are earning the profit. Understood? This is what the data they have given. Draw the frequency polygon for related data, and data is related to profit rate and number of companies in that particular profit rate. By using this in a histogram method, we need to draw a frequency polygon. I said it's the alternative to the histogram, and we can draw the frequency polygon in a simple way. How? In the sense, by joining the midpoint of a top side of each rectangle in the histogram. That's why before going to draw the frequency polygon, firstly we need to draw a histogram. By drawing the histogram, easily we can draw the frequency polygon line or curve. Got it now? Now come to your, first we'll draw the histogram. Here we don't need to convert the class limits into exclusive. Here already they have given in the question itself exclusive class limits, right? They have a continuity. One class upper limit is becoming the next class lower limit, right? It means it's in continuous format as well as they are in the exclusive class limits. That's why we don't need to convert it. We can continue to draw the histograms, right? Then this is x-axis, 0, y-axis, and we are going to measure the profit rate in x-axis. Profit rate in x-axis and number of companies in a y-axis. And here we have 0 to 50, right? One very class 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 0. Sorry, it starts from here, right? 0, 50, 100, 150, 200, 250. 300. Here, observe here, what is the range of values? Our frequency is 6 to 27 is the highest. Then we can't take 1 as a class interval. Then we can take 2 as a class interval or 5 we can take as a class interval. Okay? As a class interval 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. Okay? Now we can move to draw the histogram first, then we will draw the frequency polygon. From 0 to 50, how many companies are earning the profit? There are 12 companies are getting the profit between 0 to 50. Here there is a 12, right? It's a 0 line. From this line to 50, we need to join. It starts from here. This bar or rectangle it starts from here. From 0 to 50, how many companies? 12. But if it is 50 to 100, it will start from here. It's going to starting from profit rate is starting from 0. Then we should take a rectangle from here to here. Got it? Then from 50 to 100, there are 18 companies are earning the profit. Then 18 will come here. This line, 50 line, we should expand up to the 18 and take a rectangle shape and add it to the 100. Then 50 to 100, there are 18 companies are earning the profit. And from 100 to 150, there are 27 companies. 27 means between 26 to 28, it comes here. Join this 100 line from here to 27. Then take a rectangle shape, add it to the 150. From 100 to 150, there are 27 companies are earning the profit. And from 150 to 200, 20 companies. 20 means it comes here. And next, from 200 to 250, 17. 17 means between 16 to 18, we will get 17. Then from 250 to 300, there are only 6 companies are earning the profit. 6 will come here. Yes. Now you understood, right? This is what simplest method. First we need to draw the histogram. Then we need to join midpoints of the top side of a rectangles. What is the midpoints? It is the two what where we need to find out the midpoints on the top side of a rectangle. This is what the midpoint. This from this. Yes. Now we need to join all these midpoints of a top side of a rectangle with obtain the starts from here. This is what frequency polygon from here to here. See, with the help of histogram, if we draw, it's easy to draw it. It ends from here, from 100 to 300. We are getting the number of companies rate with the frequency polygon. If you want, you can write here frequency polygon. This is what the simple way to draw the frequency polygon. If we understood the histogram, it is easy to draw a frequency polygon. I hope I all understood. By joining the midpoint of a top side of a rectangles of the histogram, we will get a frequency polygon curve, and it is an alternative to the histogram. It's derived from the histogram itself, and it is a flying bounded straight line. Understood, right? It's frequency polygon is a flying bounded straight line. Next class we'll meet with the one more new concept of this chapter. Thank you everyone. We'll see you in the next session.